Focus. Look closer. Look.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness...
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard.
I guess it's the same with heights.
Stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little slip. Can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side, and yet much worse.
Her blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
It won't open.
How will she get through?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, who was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, he spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Tell this story. Before the earth was created,
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. SURT is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
How will she get through? She'll need to find another way.
the Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called SURT, the foremost of the fire giants. The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the death. The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes. The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will... Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness.
Is she lost? Would be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and nuts. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like truth, become Gelt in search of balance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom.
Loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
VALRAVN's son. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? The wilds.
The wilds.
She left the wilds. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No.
It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may... Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high.
For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, the Northmen tell of a great hero. His name... Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife...
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many...
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends herself. Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in this
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes,
You have to be able to see.
who's there?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met.
I'll
remember?
find him.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he?
Hervor disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist.
She has to keep going. It's not safe here.
The flames I passed through were real enough.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Hervor calls on her father to wake from death.
Doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
That's not him.
Hervor ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens.
What does it see? You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder.
Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Where is he? Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light.
He led you astray.
There he is.
Where are you taking me?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe. Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe. I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Hud throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Hud is slain.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding you.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pile.
Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could define him. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel? What does it feel like to be in love?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride.
Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
To find him, the runes.
Come
There
on.
was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong. I will tell you of a great... Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon.
They're meaningless. Your mother's here. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door?
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her. All her fault. She should have known. She should have. Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Brian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself.
She has to do it.
She can't.
She'll die.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say,
She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, whatever the cost.
She's done it before. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a way.
So you have to try.
She'll never make it.
the Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this
And explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow. Or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see it. She must align herself. She can do it. Yes. She aligns herself. It's there.
the Northmen say that at Ragnarok the gods will face a ship full of them. The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monster.